On the 11th of August, Cult of the Lamb came out. I pre-ordered it with DLC for the pre-ordering rewards and I didn't regret anything. This is the first game ever where I knew from the beginning that it was coming, thanks to this handsome foe. So I camped the download page in my library for 2 hours to download it immediately and played it for 1.5 cause I wanted to ruin my mood by playing this shit game with my friends. In the beginning you get sacrificed by 4 cult leaders or something like this. And then you get revived by the one who waits. He will tell you to start your own cult, which is pretty exciting and reminds me of Animal Crossing. But sadly you can sacrifice people in this game, but in Cult of the Lamb, when you hate some of your followers, just sacrifice them, it's fun. After getting revived, you get thrown into combat and you get your first follower. And because I got the pre-order thing, I got a second one immediately. I love how you can customize everything from your followers, like name, form, color and variant. I never bothered changing the name, I don't know, I'm bad at giving names, so I never did it. I really adore the faces Lamb does. While running, he's having an angry kind of face. His AFK animation is too cute. The animation when you clean poop and vomit is just a cat face and I like it. So to start your cult, you collect some resources to build a cooking fire for your followers. You got 4 areas: Darkwood, Amnura, Anchor Deep and Silk Cradle. In every area you need to defeat one of the cult leaders that sacrificed you at the beginning. Lashy, Hackett, Kalamar and Shimura. To get there you need to go in there and succeed your trials 3 times, and the 4th time you get to the end boss of the area. In the first area you get introduced to tarot cards. They give you a certain buff for the trial. You also get 1 weapon and 1 curse for each trial, so you need a bit of luck for some bosses, if you're as bad as I am, to get the right weapons. After you get out of the first area, you need to build a statue where your followers can worship you, so you can get devotion, which you need to unlock certain things like sleeping places and so on. Then you get a temple for salmon and everything else that gets introduced later. I went to my second trial and unlocked commandment stones, which I need to declare doctrines. You get to choose between 2 of them every time. And then when you unlock them, you can do rituals to do the stuff you unlocked, like sacrificing or funerals and so on. After defeating the mini boss, I got 3 new followers. Then I started another trial, got more tutorial things and built a farm and did my first ritual. Then I waited to unlock code level 2 to get lumberyards and stone mines. After that I got to Lonely Shack to play Knucklebones, the most addicting minigame I've ever played in the game. First I didn't realize what to do. After the first game read the instructions and so I played again. This minigame is so fun, I would just buy the minigame for $60. In the 4th trial of the Darkwood, I found the Fisherman and unlocked a new area. After that it's time for the first boss, Lashy. I think this was the easiest boss fight of them all. I defeated him, got his heart and got a crown. Then I went to Pilgrim's Passage to meet the Fisherman again. And I got a quest to fish certain things for him, so he can give me shards. You need 4 shards to get a cape, rope, and all of them give a certain effect. So I fished a little bit and then stole his wood. Then I went back to the Darkwood to defeat the bishop that you can kill and get a new follower and also AI that you can use later in the game. After that I sacrificed my first follower. I opened every door cause I had enough follower to open all of them, and then went to Anura to kill Hackett. I found some mushrooms in the forest and unlocked a Spore Grotto. In the same trial I died for the first time. I went to Spore Grotto to meet Zozo. He gave me a quest that he wants 10 mushrooms to give me the brainwash ritual. I sacrificed a follower that was going against me. Then went to my last trial of Anura. I found a new challenger for Knucklebones, Flinky. After that it was time for Hackett and I also first tried him. I came back and saw that my first follower died, so I buried him and made a funeral ritual. And trust me, this will help a lot, but I won't mention it. Then I gave Zozo his 10 mushrooms and did a brainwash ritual. I found Klunko and Bob, those are new Knucklebones players, and later found Plimbo. This is the guy you can give the eyes of the bishops for shard. I tried to beat Kalamar over and over again, but I needed 4 tries and good RNG to finally win. I played Knucklebones against Flinky and Klunko to get their tarot cards. Then my friend found out that you can get a little buying station in Pilgrim's Passage if you go into the lighthouse and fix it with 15 lumber. After that I got into Silk Cradle and did my first challenge. It was not to take damage for 3 rooms, which I thought was impossible for me, but I did it immediately. In my second trial I found the entrance to Mida's cave, then I found Shroomy, another Knucklebones contestant. I got my first and only godly weapon, but I lost the fight against Shamura. So I just played Knucklebones against Shroomy. It took me 4 times to beat him. I tried Shamura again, got better weapons and cards and beat him. It's time for the final boss, and I didn't have enough followers. So I went to some areas, bought some followers from the shop in front of Silk Cradle, and now it's time for the final boss, the one who waits. I refused to be sacrificed, so he sent out his vassals Baal and Aim. They both were a cakewalk, and now it's time for the real fight against the one who waits. The first phase was again really easy, just dodge the chains and fireballs and you're good. And his second phase was also no problem again. I really like the idea that you fight his eyeballs and after damaging them enough you need to dodge fireballs. After that I finished him with direct hits and now I made him my follower. So that's it for the video. I really loved playing the game. I played it for around 17 hours now and finished it after 12. I will now try to 100% it and I'm glad I found out about this game. That's it for me. If you liked the video, consider subscribing and as always, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.